Good morning, everybody. I'm off to work today, and Pete's gonna do some painting, I think, to actually finish up some of the paint on the hull. Hopefully they'll get some film of that. I'll be back a little bit later to see what he filmed, or Ava filmed. Actually, Ava's been the one filming. She's been a good little filmer. And this is a new outfit that I got too. I got a new pair of jeans. Those other ones were ripped to shreds. The deck is beautiful. Beautiful. Good morning, Layla. See this deck on this side? Look at this deck on this side. Good morning.
Coat on this before I start painting.
Beauteous Maximus.
I can actually just not paint this top. I won't paint the boards yet.
That's where the waste pump out was. We don't need that no more. Put a plug in there. We'll get this windlass working better again. Brake. I think it just needs some adjustments inside. What? Layla's a good guard dog. Oh, we need to... Layla, chill out. Chill out. Chill out.
Someone must have ordered some paint from Donovan.
We gotta varnish the mast. Sand that thing down and varnish it. You can see a few spots that are kind of worn, you know, from the lines hitting it and stuff. You can see a few spaces up, you know, that has some spots that have worn. Sail cover's looking good. Bird poop. Pulley here. We're missing the pulley right there, so I gotta put a pulley there. And what else do we gotta do? We got that pulley there that we gotta do.
Yeah.
And that's really it, right? Do we have all our reef points all set? Everything looks tied. We gotta make sure we tie off all the things aloft.
All the little things.
Yeah.
And we probably should tighten the rig up again. And I gotta take.
Think so?
I gotta take that
How loose is it?
out from underneath there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Turnbuckle on a new bolt.
Oh, a little bit. You're supposed to take tar and varnish and slap it on here, but we also used that water-based stuff, and that worked good too. But I mean, anything. If we're doing the rig,
with the rag, and I'll just come down, hold the rag, and I'll have the bucket, and I'll dip it. Try not to drip it everywhere.
We could put something down. So there's that, and then that's really it besides the bottom, right? And the aft cabin doing the hatch.
I got you.
Aw, she's doing better. She knows it. She's doing way better. And then we're ready to head out and go to Maine this year. Oh, a couple things. We gotta reset up our autopilot. When we do our autopilot, I'll show you what it is. It's actually a hydraulic ram because it's a tiller with a Simrad computer that you do it to certain waypoints and it'll steer to the direction of the compass. We did that instead of an electric one because that would use up a lot of energy pushing that tiller. But also we did it instead of a wind vane, just because a wind vane takes a little more time to set up and to get used to how to use. And we were crossing the Atlantic, so we had to, get things going. So that's why we got the hydraulic one. But we do want to do a wind vane eventually, but we got to find one, and they're not cheap. So if we can find like a used one somewhere, we'll probably grab that. Do our autopilot, and we also have a small. It's kind of an old water maker that, it's funny because water makers were kind of, they were cheap not too long ago, and then all of a sudden, I looked into getting a new one, and they're like the smallest one. Like we've got one of the small ones that makes like 10 gallons a day, and that's not even a full day. It's also like one of the kind that will be an emergency. If you lose electric, you can pump it for emergencies, and that one is double the price now than what it used to be. So I don't know, it's crazy. I'm glad we got the water maker when we did. Hopefully it doesn't break. I know it needs a new membrane. It's a small unit. Those big water makers, the long ones, can be up to $10,000. That's a lot of money. And then you got that huge membrane to go in it too. But you're making a lot of water. I think we're gonna set it up a little better though. The way we had it set up before was running off the engine through hole. But now, since we don't use the the through hole to where the head is, we're gonna use that through hole for the water maker. And then we can actually get to the water maker, whereas before it was kind of hard to get to service. We don't necessarily need the water maker to go up to Maine, but it would be nice to get that thing running again. I think what I'm going to do this time is, how we had it set up before, if you didn't run it for a while, you had to pickle it. It would be nice if we could just take some of the water every couple of days, just run some of the water from our tap into the water maker and flush it, and then you know, clean it out every couple of days, which you have to do with a water maker. Just get one of those chlorine filters that takes out the chlorine so it doesn't hurt the membrane. Do that every couple of days, and that'll keep the water maker running, instead of, you know, we get into brackish water or to dirty water at a marina and you can't use it when you're or inland. You can use it offshore because it's cleaner water. It's not necessarily dirty water, it's just that there's a lot of dirt. There is dirt, like dirt from the bottom and stuff that gets into the filters and membranes and stuff. And also oils and stuff, you don't want to have an oil spill with your water maker around. The new membrane for that guy and kind of set it up nice, I think, a little better than what we had. There's that. So that's the last couple of things, really. Yeah, boss. Got home and took a nap. I was tired. Just getting some black bags under my eyes, you know? Pete's doing a good job. Hauling out the boat's always a pain, but you know, it's gotta be done. Every boat's gotta haul out. Clean the bottom, make sure it looks good, and kind of organize everything together, you know. So he sanded all back here. He's gonna put some primer on. And I got Layla a harness. Just gotta finish up doing the rest of the stuff on the boat, and it'll be back to the water with us scallywags. How are you? Have you been having a good sleepy day? Layla likes the bus. She doesn't want to leave it. I try to get her to come out, and she's like, nope, I'm fine. I'm fine here. Oh, you know, when you haul out, you try not to lose focus. Sometimes, you know, you work hard on your boat and you lose focus of why you're doing it. We'll be out there sailing again, though. A lot of you that watch my channel know that we've come a long ways since being back. So hopefully we'll be ready to go cruising this spring. I'm pretty excited about it. And I think if I do, I'll do a daily video for that as well when we go cruising. The only thing is, it'll be hard to get internet. I know that it will be. So that might be delayed. It might take time to get things uploaded because of internet. So yeah, pretty excited to get back out there in the ocean. I get seasick, but once I get past the seasickness, I'm pretty good. I probably won't get as seasick as I did the first time. Sailing is nice. It can be hard though. You know, I've done a 2-year. We did a 2-year journey on the boat. We crossed the Atlantic back in 2010. Sailed over to Spain and got as far as Sardinia and came back home to Florida via the Caribbean. We do hope to go into the Pacific next, but first we kind of want to see our country. So I think we're going to see a little bit of America. Plus I kind of want to do a little land travel with the bus too. So if y'all have read my book, you know kind of the journey that I've taken in my personal life and in the last 7 years, and kind of what's next. And it's going to be my second book will be cruising in the bus. Various happenings that kind of just came about, how I got this bus and how I kind of fell into it. So I guess I'd be the accidental hippie girl. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a little while. Yeah, we're not the only ones working hard. There's a lot of people working hard in this boatyard right now. You know. You either work hard or you don't. Don't would be better though. So on this tiller, does it, what do you do about getting copper around the back of it?
Huh?
Like around the back of the tiller?
I actually did that last time.
Yeah.
You gotta slide it in there. Does it look okay? No?
Yeah. It's a little spot maybe up in here. I don't know. I can't tell. It's a little tight in here. All in all, everything looks pretty good, man.
Yeah, copper's wearing down a bit. We need to paint it.
Yeah, it's back here. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I saw that. That one piece in the...
Ooh. That might be worm. A wormy in it.
Now you let it say that one.
What are you doing? What are you doing, oil spider? What are you doing? Hopefully we don't have to replace a plank. You guys are looking forward to the plank replacement though, aren't you? We did one last year, if you guys want to check out the one last year. I know you guys are looking forward to it, but we're not. We're thinking once we get up to Maine next year, Nova Scotia or Maine, that we'll haul out up there for the winter. And we might actually redo the copper up there.
How many sheets do we need? I think it's 22 sheets.
22 sheets. Wow.
So we should look and see how much it is right now.
Yeah.
That's like $50 a sheet. We should definitely get it. If it's like $100 a sheet, that's what it usually is.
It's for Layla. And the GoPro mount. Now we're gonna test out this on Layla. Hey. There we go.
It's just the first coat, so.
Wow.
It's alright, it ain't no yacht job. It's alright.
And I gotta do some dishes. But first, we have to fill up the water.
No, that's what, stop. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
But how do you mark it accurately? You're just eyeballing.
No, this is this, and then this is this, and then this. And this about.
This is all a debate of how to make an equal
Now what you
donut.
could do, the other way is just take that and now lay it on top.
And now we're just gonna chill out the rest of the night. I gotta do a little bit of editing. Hopefully I got enough film for today. I used the GoPro on Layla, so I wanna see how that turned out. And someone asked, I saw a post about somebody asking how long we were gonna haul out for. And we're gonna haul out for hopefully a month. It might be a month and a half, might be 2, I'm not sure. Hopefully about a month or a month and a half, I'm not sure. I think we've been out, what, a week? Week and a half? How long have we been out, guys?
Chocolate's all behind.
I gotta get out some chocolate. So I gotta go. Love you guys. Good night.